Hello and welcome to Lifetime on Court, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your favorite cocktail and join us. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and my guests today are...
I am Drew Current.
And I am Sharla Beaver.
Yay!
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Ding, 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 ding.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I shoot guns in the air.
Holiday guns?
Holiday guns.
Holiday guns or...
Christmas guns.
Snowball. Snowball machine?
Snowball machine.
Yes.
Full of marshmallow.
Drew and Sharla... I said droll.
That's
Drew
fine.
and Sharla.
You call me Drew.
Drew and Sharla are back again. We did the preview episodes, and now we are wrapping up the season. A
So
nice little
long ago.
bookend. So long ago, I was in a tank top, and now I'm in a sweater.
Time.
It was a whole different time.
Yeah.
I was a young man.
Oh,
And now I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm old and wizened.
Wow. I mean, all the movies that Drew had to listen to over this time.
How many, Drew?
32, I believe.
I think we did 30. I think we did
One.
31
Jesus.
movies, like episodes, because there's some movies coming out still. There's
Yeah.
3 more coming that we didn't cover.
The losers, right? They're
The
going to be
loser-
the worst.
Well, I mean, they're great, I'm sure, but I'm in Ecuador and I don't want to record podcasts about them. I'll
Yeah.
still write a blog about them, I guess.
Yeah, you still blog about them. And I'm going to be not here also.
Right. So
So,
it's
fuck it.
physically impossible. Don't tell me about how you're mad I didn't cover whatever
Wow.
movie it was.
Yeah, shut up.
Haters.
The Hallmark heart, whatever. What Calls the Heart? I think it's called like What Calls the Heart or Heart Calls the Home. Or,
Yeah.
It's awful.
Just
It's-
like don't.
Either one of those is awful.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
But
guys, we did fucking 31 of them.
That's
Fuck
insane.
off. We're
Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Drew, how many did you watch?
good. I watched 0.
0. How many did you watch?
Oh, not a damn one.
Okay,
And you
wonderful.
watched all of them?
I watched all of them.
That blows my mind.
You are a hero.
really are.
I had a blood sugar crash this week during the recording of the episode, so I had to like literally eat some crackers. I think I'm like faint from too much Hallmark.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm drinking wine now. I feel much better, but
Good.
Yeah.
during the like one of the episodes earlier, I was like, I can't read my screen.
It's too much Hallmark.
I can't read my screen. Too much Hallmark.
That documentary with that guy, all he ate was McDonald's. This is what happens to someone that only
Yes.
watches Hallmark.
Yeah, this is, yeah. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
guys, I look amazing.
You
So,
really do.
So there's that.
Radiating.
That's
yeah.
But
My brain probably, this is your brain on drugs type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So today we're going to talk about just kind of the movies in general. I have my top and bottom list, which actually has been amended since I sent out this Google Doc.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. And then you guys also have a podcast called Not Safe for Work Podcast.
Yeah,
We do.
the Not Safe
So-
for Work podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we'll talk about the future of
Of this one.
of this podcast, Lifetime on Court, because you might be asking, like, why is it called Lifetime? Like everybody asks me. And we'll find out, okay?
And we'll find out
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah, lose the tune, okay?
Commercial.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
So today I actually went through, I should have wrote down the blog that I got this on, but it's also on Wikipedia, the Hallmark ratings in general.
Oh, okay.
So there's a Wikipedia that just has all the ratings for this season, and I rated them from the top to the bottom. So it's total ratings on cable is what we're looking at.
And this is how many people
People in millions.
in millions watch.
Yes.
this.
They also do like a score based on like the demographics. So like the demographic score on Hallmark is like top 3 and like the key demographic, which is I think 18 to 25, 18 to 30, something like that.
Really? I thought it would be older.
No, because that's the demographic that buys shit, I guess. The like younger
Yeah.
people. So that's like the key thing that you're looking for, that demographic. So Hallmark kind of stayed in that range, but when you're making a rating, that's what they base it on.
To base it on that age. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So,
this is the in millions of
in
that age range.
millions.
Wow.
Yes. And I also wrote when it like won the night. So mostly they won the night like top rated cable program on Saturdays. Sundays they were up against Walking Dead this season, and then sports.
And
So-
sports.
And fucking sports.
Well, yeah.
But they were still like top 3 pretty much the whole time.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so
Good for
lots of
them.
people are watching these movies.
Jesus
for them.
Christ.
Yes. And the number one movie, we shouldn't be surprised. I mean, should I start from the bottom? I mean, I don't know.
We started from the bottom.
Now we're here, though.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in comparison, I brought a couple Lifetime movies because I thought it was interesting that the ratings for Lifetime, like none of the Hallmark or Lifetime Christmas movies made the top 25
Yikes.
ever.
Yeah.
So they're not even in competition. So if you're asking me why I'm doing a season about Hallmark, it's because more people are going to be listening to this podcast because Hallmark is a bigger thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Clearly.
yes, much bigger. But
Maybe it should have been Hallmark Uncorked, but no.
no, I can't. I can't. So Lifetime did release two movies that made the top 25 this time that we've been recording.
Mm-hmm.
One was called I'm Elizabeth Smart with 2.1 million views, and the other one was The Lost Wife of Robert Durst with 1.3.
Boo.
And
Yeah.
those are the two Lifetime ones.
Two Lifetime.
Okay.
They're at the very bottom of
Yeah.
our list because Hallmark outperformed
Just
them
out
across the
just
gate. And
chill. Oh, and like by far, too.
by far.
Do you think they deserve to be there? Right here?
Well, I haven't actually watched these two yet because I'm gonna go back and watch
Excuse
all
me.
these
I see.
when I have time.
Yeah.
But one starred Catherine McPhee from American Idol, and the other one actually was produced by Elizabeth. You guys, don't shrug like you don't know who Catherine McPhee is.
I mean, I assume I don't. I don't though.
Okay,
I can imagine.
I mean,
The-
probably if I saw her, maybe I'd.
Yes.
I can imagine.
she's
but
on
I can
Sma-
imagine
she's on
she's
Smash.
a person. Yeah,
she's a person. Anyway, she plays the lost wife of Robert Durst, and basically she's like, "Don't kill me" or whatever. I mean, I don't really
Sure.
know about Robert Durst that much.
Wow.
But I will learn.
You don't know about Robert Durst?
I mean, I know about Fred Durst.
I know that he did it all for that goddamn nookie.
He did
Right.
it all for the
He did it
nookie.
for the nookie, okay?
I mean, yeah. Okay.
But the Elizabeth
Close
Smart
enough.
movie, it has like 1 million more views because Elizabeth Smart herself helped produce the movie and was like a consultant on the movie, and then she did a tie-in TV show with the movie.
Okay.
So she's the girl that got like kidnapped and put into a cult. I mean, there's many of them,
Oh, yeah,
but she's
yeah.
one of them. And they like found her when she was like in her 20s, and she was like brainwashed, and she got like taken from her
Is this
room.
Kimmy Schmidt?
Kimmy Schmidt?
This is-
It's
this is
kind
what
of
Kim-
it kind
Kimmy
of
Schmidt
like
was
came
based
out
on.
like when this story broke, Kimmy Schmidt came out, and then they were like, is Kimmy Schmidt like fucked up because it's making light of these real situations that are happening?
Yeah, no.
yeah.
It just happens so much, I think.
It does happen a lot.
Right.
Oh, oops.
So at the bottom of our Hallmark list, which is fitting because it was one of my least favorite movies,
Congratulations.
Christmas Festival of Ice,
Yeah, that one was.
The Ice Sculpture
the
Festival?
ice
that one was-
sculpture one.
That one sounded stupid.
Yeah, it had the girl and the guy, and it doesn't matter because it was really dumb.
I'm gonna say it as if I saw it.
Yeah.
But I definitely didn't see any of these movies.
Yes.
But I'm gonna say it like, yeah, that one sucked.
But even so that it sucked, it still had 3.1 million viewers, which is 1 million more
Christ.
views than Elizabeth Smart, who was basically putting her life story on a movie and
Yeah.
experiencing trauma.
She should have gone to Netflix on that
Right,
one.
I guess so.
Yep.
The next we have The Christmas Cure, which was actually 3.2 million, released in July, Christmas in July. So
Oh, okay.
the Christmas Festival
I
of
didn't see that.
Ice was beaten out by a movie that was a rerun
Oof.
because it aired in July. I don't have the ratings for that release. It was re-released over the holidays,
That hurts.
and 3.2.
Take that, fucking Christmas Festival of Ice.
Yeah, I don't think Taylor
What a
Cole,
stupid name,
Taylor Cole's
too.
the star of Christmas Festival of Ice. I doubt she'll get another Christmas movie now.
Poor Taylor.
You know?
Yeah.
Poor Taylor.
Christmas Cure.
Yes.
I hate that title too, anyways.
The Christmas Cure.
Jumping up, we have a couple winners of their time slots. So Merry Me at Christmas was the first Christmas movie that we covered, and that garnered 3.3.
And there was no
million.
marriage.
no marriage
involved in
before
that.
Halloween, but they won the one Thursday night on cable.
Good.
Wow.
Good job.
Wait, Saturday.
Well,
They won the
Saturday.
Saturday time slot
Yeah, nothing else
on
is
cable. Which, there was probably like Hocus Pocus on and like stuff like that. So counter programming paid
Right.
off for Hallmark for that one.
That's
Right.
right.
Then we have Mistletoe Inn. That was with Alicia Witt, who we really hated.
Oh, Militia?
Alicia Witt.
Excuse me.
Did you
I
say
don't know her.
Alicia?
I thought I knew.
Do you know a Alicia?
Oh, Alicia Witt. Oh,
Yes.
Alicia Witt.
sorry,
Sorry,
I don't know
I thought
her.
you were talking about a girl.
But
that
she's
I went to
she's like a
middle
big
school with.
she's a big name for Hallmark. Like she's done a bunch of movies and she's at the
Yeah.
bottom of the stars.
Uh-oh.
So I think she is also in danger of maybe not getting another one. She had 3.4 million, which is just slightly higher than Merry Merry Christmas with Rachel Skarsten, who is a newcomer.
Uh-huh.
So I think she might be on the way out.
Yeah.
Then we have Miss Christmas.
Throw out the old.
Yeah.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Ding-a-ling.
With Love Christmas, Miss Christmas, these all happened. I'm jumping up to the next one of note, number 10 on our list, Christmas at Holly Lodge, or
Okay.
9. That starred Alison Sweeney
Yeah.
and was 3.8 million.
That was
That was more
one-
recent.
That was another one. So Sharla, any of them that were at a lodge,
Yeah.
Popular.
could have. They're very popular. They could have been, or a cottage.
Yeah.
Too.
Mm-hmm.
Any of them at a lodge or cottage. You could have changed like 3 lines in the whole movie, and it would have been a horror movie.
Oh, yeah. Just like a little bit, a little tone, a little tweak.
Just a little, like even like a Dutch
Really?
A sound,
camera, like
the
a
sound-
Dutch camera
soundtrack
angle
change.
would have been like, what the fuck is happening here?
Ew.
Yeah, so they were kind of scary if you like were in the wrong mindset. Like, I hate Christmas. You were watching and be like, I'm nervous for them.
You're like, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
Interesting.
If you didn't know, like Hallmark would never let anyone die in the
Maybe they shot it as a horror and they were like, we'll never. Come on, change a couple of shots. And
You're like, come on, guys. So
Everybody's just
jumping
like,
up to
this
the
is-
next
you can't do that.
notable star, Lacey Chabert is like right smack dab
I
in the middle
love a
here.
Lacey.
Uh-huh.
With The Sweetest Christmas, 3.8. So
No,
3.87.
3.9? Oh no, you're right.
Yeah, so she's slightly more than Alison Sweeney, which is not good for her also. She should be higher on the list.
yeah, I agree.
I agree.
But she's not. So we're going to jump up to the top. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5.
Mm-hmm.
We have Jodie Sweetin just making the cut here with her Finding Santa.
Yeah.
That's going to be 4.0 million views.
Nice.
So
4 million people.
And this is her first movie on Hallmark.
Good for
Probably her
you.
first
Right.
movie ever. So I'm very proud of her. It was one of my faves.
It was.
Yeah, she did
Good.
good. It was cute. I mean, I had 3 martinis before I watched it.
Jesus Christ. I'd like
Yeah.
anything.
They weren't Marty's martinis. They were just regular martinis.
Okay.
I was at home for Thanksgiving. So let's just clarify that.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
was still a cup of alcohol.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it
cup
wasn't
of-
a Marty's cup of alcohol.
And
That's true.
there's olives. So it's
Sure,
dinner.
sure.
Anyways, so yeah, so she did great. The next one, which was a surprise, Coming Home for Christmas. Don't even. Oh, that's Danica McKellar. Winnie Cooper.
Yes.
Oh, she did good?
She's
She's done these-
She wasn't my fave. She
Oh,
was like a
really?
little robot, like Stepford wife woman in this one.
Interesting.
Bad writing for her, but she did fine with what she was given.
And she's Winnie Cooper, so
Yeah, 4.1 million.
Yeah.
Then Drew's favorite, Christmas Cottage, because it was like such a horror movie,
this is a horror.
had no one notable in it.
Weird.
It just came out, closer to the holidays. 4.5 million.
Damn.
I thought that one wasn't that the one that had that dude from Stargate. No,
I
never
mean, you're speaking a language that I don't understand.
Yeah.
But sure.
No one notable to you.
No one notable to me.
But I'm pretty sure it was
Yes.
like one of the main dudes from the Stargate.
Yeah, it was last week. It was okay. I mean, I don't know if I poured it up or not, but it was fine. And then Christmas Train, our Hallmark Hall of Fame. This one had everybody in it.
What do you mean, everybody?
Dermot Mulroney, Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Oh.
I forget Kimberly Williams Paisley.
Okay.
yeah.
Joan Cusack.
Well, then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had
So
a lot of folks in it.
number 2, Christmas Train, coming in at 4.8 million views. They did win the night. So very good for them. But no one can beat our number 1, Switched for Christmas, 5.1
The
million
twins.
views. 5.1 million. Candace Cameron Bure.
Candace Cameron Bure.
What you say, Candace Cameron Bure? She knocked it out of the park.
You know Candace Cameron Bure from the famous segment, What You Say, Candace Cameron Bure?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
And turns out that, hold on, I'm going to click this link here while I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to let me go. Let me go.
She is, like, she's just a fucking nightmare, Sharla. Like,
Oh, yeah. Sharla doesn't even know about the whole segment, like, because we didn't do that with the previews. So we followed her Instagram account all season. And, like, Drew, like, flipped a table, like, multiple times. Like, the whole recording studio had to be rebuilt because he was so angry.
I had to rebuild this
And
whole
her
thing.
tweets?
Just
Or
her persona.
Instagram
Or her-
story. So she would like film herself. She'd be like, "Okay, guys, so like, here's what I do when I'm feeling kind of too."
Yeah.
And then it goes, and then in my ears it goes, and I see red. And
She's
that's
like
it.
giving life advice, but she's not really the person who should be doing that. Like,
Nope.
leave it to a professional to give life advice. Like, use your Instagram to post pictures of you, like, at
Eating
a premiere.
pie.
Yeah,
Or
eating.
at a
Or eating pie.
Or and pictures
Sure.
of you with fucking other famous people that you know, like Bob Saget and shit.
Yeah.
That's
all
what we
we-
love.
that's all we
That's what
wanna
we
see.
want. That's what we want.
Get a hold of an Olsen twin in your set.
Grab an Olsen twin.
Olsen twins do not like anything related with Full House, so they will never be there.
Then I love the Olsen twins.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me too.
They're like, we don't want to fuck. We don't even remember that shit.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I love
So, you know, Drew's thoughts aside, Candace killed the season again. This Switch for Christmas is the number 2 rated movie of all time.
And
of
all of you
Hallmark.
should be ashamed of
No,
yourself.
Hallmark movies of all time, Drew. All the movies.
All
This
time.
is number 2. Number 1 is also a Candace Cameron Bure movie. Before she was Bure, I think she was just Candace Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Under Wraps, 5.7 million.
Damn.
5.7 million. So, and that was in 2014. So she is like, she had that gave her the gravitas to keep coming back for more Hallmark movies. And now she's proven herself again.
Patrick, do you
Yes.
know what she gets paid?
No,
Please?
I learned that she didn't get paid double for that movie because in the movie Switch for Christmas, she plays twins.
Yeah, I would hope she didn't
She didn't
get
double
paid
because she
double.
didn't.
She didn't get paid
From what
double.
it sounds like, she didn't actually change.
She didn't do double work.
characters.
She didn't do
okay.
double work.
Well, then I
but
wouldn't
yeah,
have
no,
either.
I don't know what she gets paid, but I'm sure she has a lot of pull with the ratings to be the highest paid
Oh, yeah.
Hallmark person.
Sure,
No way she's not.
there is no justice in this world.
And she's done like 12 movies or something because she does the Aurora Tea Garden movies. Those are mystery movies. They're like, what are those called? Like baking mystery movies. So it's like no one really.
Baking mystery movies?
Yeah, you know, Charlotte.
It's like a genre. So like
yeah,
people.
people.
Who baked this? Who baked this?
We can't know until the end.
Solve
and the
this
twist.
immediately. Who baked this?
Right, but yeah, no one dies. It's very PG, but it's like the murder is implied,
okay.
and it's called a baking mystery or murder baking mystery because like it's like you're watching it while you're baking.
Oh,
So it's like
fun.
something you have on in the background while you're baking. Yes.
Oh, so it doesn't have like Gordon Ramsay in it.
No. It doesn't have anything to do with cooking. So she's in those, and she's like, she is just doing it all.
She's
Yeah.
busy.
Sure.
She is, and
She
she
looks
hates.
great.
She
Why
hates
not?
it. She hates.
Oh, she's just like, it's so fucking hard.
I'm in my trailer, and I fucking have been on call all day. Like that's her Instagram. Like,
Although
she's
she
just
doesn't say
bitching.
fucking.
Yeah,
She doesn't
I
say-
said fucking.
No, we
She
add that.
says I freaking or.
She's just complaining
I'm
about
very
being
upset
on
that I'm not with my family right now at Thanksgiving because I'm filming this movie.
Filming this movie, I'm getting paid like at least $1
Yeah, she was very mad about it.
Fuck you,
I'm not
Candace.
really blessed.
Moving on from Candace, because we're not here to talk about her. I don't even have a segment prepared for her. It doesn't matter.
No, fuck her. She's done.
Now, we are going to do the top movies and the bottom movies of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is where a song goes.
Wow.
So we'll stop with our bottom 3.
Right.
Or should we do our top 3 and then save the bottom 3? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, let's do the top 3 first because those are easy to talk about. 'Cause
Top
we're
3.
Just like, I loved it. This is
Yes.
great.
So my first top 3. So number 3, it's a tie actually now because I watched one this week and I really liked it.
Okay.
Christmas Connection. We just talked about it.
Oh, okay.
I like that one.
Yeah.
So that one was good. It was about a flight attendant and she like comes and it has Brooke Burns and it was like Christmassy and nice and like grounded real.
Yeah, it sounded like it was actually like more realistic where it wasn't just like and then love happens.
Really meeting people.
And not overly Christmas.
Right.
That is tied with A Gift to Remember, the While You Were Sleeping ripoff, starring Allie Leiber.
Nice. Yeah,
really
yeah.
like that one.
Yeah.
If they had like, tweaked some things, they like went on some tangents that were dumb.
Sure.
It would have been higher up on my list.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like all of these have like little missed opportunities that you're just like, why didn't you just fucking yeah.
Yep. My next one is A Perfect Christmas, starring
Interesting.
Sam Page and Tara Holt. This was the one where they're in Chicago and it was actually filmed in Chicago.
Yeah. Interesting choice.
Not in
Interesting
Canada?
choice.
Not in Canada.
not in
I
Canada.
liked it because they like the actors were cute. I mean, really, mostly based on the Sam Page being hot factor.
Yeah.
Objectifying men here,
that's
but
fair.
he had a shirt off in
And
the
let me-
Hallmark movie, and
and
that
let-
never
Yeah.
happens.
And you know as well as I do, Patrick, as
Yeah.
you are a man and I am a man.
Yes.
We do not mind being objectified.
Whatever.
We're cool.
Slap
with
me
it.
on the ass and call me a.
Whistle at me.
I don't
Fucking
know.
Tell,
And call
I have
me
no
a
idea.
tell me,
whistle.
slap my ass, whistle, and tell me to smile, and
I came.
and I'm like, all right, well,
There
what
you
a,
go.
what a thing that happened. My ego is, I am the best person alive.
So that is my number 2. Number 1.
What if there's just a switch day? The law became,
Yeah.
Right.
can't catcall women anymore,
No,
but free for all.
free for all and dudes. No, that's why dudes think they can do that
Right. Of course they
because they want that to happen to
They
them.
want it.
That's weird.
And
Anyways,
they weren't taught otherwise.
So our
Yes.
top movie of the season, big surprise to me also,
Yeah.
Engaging Father Christmas, starring Aaron Krakow and Niall Matter.
Engaging Father Christmas.
What, like
It
he
was
came
a-
out from a genie
No, it was a
Lamp?
sequel to one last year where the girl's mom died on stage during the Christmas Carol.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was my least favorite of last year, but somehow they turned it around and turned it into a magical mystery where I was like actually confused and like, what's happening? And I wanted to know what happened. And they had like I was actually like, wait, I don't know the end to this. I don't know what to do.
I must watch this.
This
Yeah.
was very early on, wasn't it?
It was. I watched it with Natalie Moretti and we watched it together and we were both like, we love this. We're crying. We love this.
Oh my God.
And we're like, why? So it was very good. Loved it. I'm excited for the third one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well,
We'll
you
see.
got to keep going.
We'll see.
Yeah. The Hallmark Cinematic Universe, man.
It's true.
They're pulling it together like Marvel.
Yeah. So my bottom three are gonna be the third worst would be Candace Cameron Bure. I know it had the top ratings, but Switch for Christmas.
Yeah, no, it sounded
On the
real
opposite
bad.
thing, it was too confusing. I didn't understand what was happening. I got like she was playing 2 different characters, but they looked exactly the same. They acted exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It was just confusing. So I'm not here for that.
Right.
A lot of missed opportunities on that one.
No good.
I would agree with you on that.
Next, A Bramble House Christmas, starring Autumn Reeser.
Yeah.
This was she's like a gold mining, like the son thinks she's a gold digger because she got some
Gold miner.
inheritance.
She's a
gold
gold
miner. The son gets like is mad that she gets inheritance from his dad because she's his nurse, and then he like goes to follow her at a lodge or something. It was really dumb.
Yeah.
God.
It
Really
sounded
dumb.
real. It was like, so I know like my because I don't watch them, when my attention when they're explaining the movie just like go when I can't even go like wait
Yeah.
if I can't even do that, because then I would just ruin the podcast. I would ruin the show, and it would go for an hour of
Yes.
everyone explaining to me what the fuck is happening.
Right.
That one was very much, I was like, nah, I'm just going to let him. And I just like couldn't follow it. I couldn't follow it. It was like, I don't know. I can't follow this.
Yeah. So that one's number 2 worst. But my number 1 worst, and I'm sad to say, Enchanted Christmas, starring the Penn Vegas.
The Pinvegas. A married couple?
Married couple.
Yeah.
Latino
I remember
descent.
talking.
And what sucks is like it's like people of color. It was the first like
People of color in
one,
lead roles in a romantic setting.
and it was the worst one.
But it just was
packet.
not.
They ruined it.
It was like they were like trying to put in some stuff about being Latino, but like it was like let's make tamales.
Yeah, it was more like
Yeah.
they were just like, what do
What do
The
Latin people eat?
the director's just
chips
like,
and salsa.
I don't know, what
Sure.
do black people eat? Like, we're not
Yeah, no.
we're not black.
Yeah,
Shut up.
And
just
they
like, put
like-
fucking nachos next to them.
they lightened their skin on the poster. Like they photoshopped it so they looked more white. Like it was not like the Photoshop on the poster was really really bad.
Really?
And also just the story didn't make sense. It like
No.
the movie was like really confusing.
Another one where I just was like, huh?
They're
I'll
married-
just let you guys
yeah.
explain
Yeah.
the movie.
They're a
and I don't
married
know.
couple, but it like their chemistry did not relate to the movie, so
Because they're a real married couple.
they're
in real
really
life.
married. So
Still?
you would think they would be passionate. Oh, they still are married. Yes,
They have that passion.
Yeah, nope. They didn't even really.
They didn't have any Latin.
They didn't even
passion.
really dance that much for a Latino dancing movie, which was supposed to be. They could have danced more.
Yeah, it should have been like, what was it? What the fuck? No,
Yeah. So that is my worst of the worst this year.
Yay! Da da da. This is Patrick's worst. Is the best and the worst. Wow. So
Moving on to our next segment. So we have these little things. Click the link. We are privileged. I don't know. You have to press in like the first box. There you go.
yeah.
And then press that little thing. So we have an early draft. Did you get it? You can read my screen if you want.
Okay.
We have an early draft of a Hallmark movie screenplay, Christmas for Christmas by Willie Verteege.
Oh.
This is on McSweeney's website. You can check this out on their website. So what we're going to do, Sharla will be playing Jennifer.
Yes.
And Drew will be playing, what is his name? Michael or Mark?
Mark.
And I will be everyone else.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So this is like
This is a script. Christmas for Christmas. Coming to Hallmark in
in
2018.
2018. Are we auditioning right now?
You're auditioning. Get ready.
That's great.
All
Okay.
right. So I'm going to read the like scripty part. Jennifer, 29, enters with 2 snowflakes on her immaculate hair and a smile on her face. An older woman, Abigail, looks up from behind the counter. I'll be Abigail.
Okay.
Jennifer!
Christmas, Christmas snow. Christmas cookies.
Abigail turns around and produces a fresh tray of cookies. Jennifer, an adult woman, looks astonished.
Oh, Christmas. Christmas for me?
Mm-hmm. Christmas. Next scene. Interior glass-walled office. Mark, 29, sits at his desk with a sheet of paper in each hand. He looks at one sheet.
I'm not kidding. I'm not Mark right now. Hold on.
You're Mark. Wait, no.
Well, no, hold just outside.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. This is the first line. I'm Mark. Work.
He looks at the other sheet. Sighing.
Work.
Mark picks up his phone and talks into the receiver.
Work. Work. Dividends. Accounts. Work.
Mark hangs up the phone. Mr. Boss enters. I'll be Mr. Boss.
I love this. This is
Mark, busy? Work. Big sale. Work of high quality.
Thank you. Work.
Mr. Boss hands Mark a third sheet of paper. Work, indeed. Clients, Christmas work on my desk at the end of the movie.
My God.
Mr. Boss exits the office. Mark holds a third piece of paper and looks dejected, confused, and afraid.
Christmas?
Exterior, city block. Mark and Jennifer are walking towards one another from opposite sides of the city block. Snow drifts romantically down. Jennifer is looking in store windows with a fistful of cookies.
Just in all of hand.
Mark and his Mark has his collar up and his head down, a briefcase in hand, music note, like a farty tuba with bells or something.
Christmas! Christmas!
Work! Work, work!
Mark and Jennifer, both distracted by work and Christmas, respectively, collide.
Whoa.
Cymbals crash. Mark's briefcase opens, spewing 3 sheets of paper. Jennifer's cookies land delicately in the snow.
Sorry. Christmas. Christmas.
Work, work. No, I'm sorry. Work.
They help each other pick up the spilled stuff. Mark rises with cookies in hand.
Christmas?
Jennifer rises with one of Mark's sheets.
Work?
Interior, ice skating rink. Mark and Jennifer ice skate at an empty ice skating rink. Next scene. Interior, Jennifer's luxurious yet cozy apartment den. Jennifer emerges from the kitchen with 2 hot chocolates, whipped cream swirled perfectly on top. Mark is looking at the ornate stockings over the fireplace. Befuddled. Jennifer rolls her eyes.
Oh, Mark. Christmas.
Huh? Not work?
No. Christmas. You never Christmas.
No. I work. Work, work, work. Dad worked. Dad worked and worked. Dad sad. Dad sad work. Mom dead. Car crash / cancer. So Dad worked sad and sad worked. No Christmas.
But Christmas. Christmas. Presents, lights, cookies, tree.
Mark looks at the Christmas tree, contemplating deeply.
Snow. Santa. Love.
Love?
In this movie, yes.
Oh. Christmas.
Yes, Christmas.
Christmas. Christmas. Christmas.
So no work?
They hear singing. Mark pulls aside the curtains and looks outside. Mr. Boss and Abigail are caroling together outside on the snowy sidewalk.
No work. Only Christmas.
No Christmas. Kissmas.
They kiss. And yes, so that was an upcoming Hallmark 2018
That's-
movie.
Praise
the
be
best-
this writer.
That's
Yes.
the best screenplay I've ever fucking read in my life.
Pure genius.
Yes, Willie Versteeg.
Versteeg, I think.
Versteeg.
You get over
Willie-
here and give me a hug, Willie.
Willie Versteeg, you get your ass over here. I'm going to hug you. and
Yes.
Hug
I'm
you.
going to kiss your face off.
Yeah.
Called an early draft of Hallmark movie screenplay, Christmas for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm
on
going to give him...
McSweeney's.
I want to give Willie a Kissmas. right on his mouth.
McSweeney's.net. Check him out for sure. Yeah, so that wraps up our conversation about the Christmas Hallmark
Whole
season.
season.
We did it.
You did it.
Bye. Goodbye that.
Goodbye
season.
that. Before we go, do you guys want to talk about your podcast a bit?
I mean, yeah. Look,
Sure.
here's
There's
the
not
thing.
much to it.
Here's the thing. Me and Sharla talk about awful,
Just the worst that we
terrible
can think
things. We find the worst things we can think of or look up on the internet. Our whole thing is we look up things that you can't at work.
Sure.
And we just talk about them.
Yeah, we treat it with no respect.
No
and
respect.
everything is worth being laughed at.
Yeah.
Yes.
So nothing is sacred at all on
Never.
it. And it's not like shock. We're not trying to shock you.
You're not a shock jock.
No, we're
Yeah.
not shock jocks.
You don't have strippers on
We
the
actually
podcast.
kind of like we'll kind of throw up in our own mouths a little bit sometimes.
Oh no.
So
Because
Yeah.
it's not safe for work podcast.
Yeah.
So the name says it all.
yeah.
You know, if you don't know what you're getting in for.
Yeah, like
Don't ever unplug your headphones while listening to the
Yeah.
podcast
Oh, no.
at work. That
Yeah.
actually
happened
we
to me.
we suggest
Oh,
on
no.
all of our all of the show notes.
Yeah.
We suggest just don't listen to it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't. You're better off.
Yeah. We just say like, yeah, you can skip this one.
Yeah.
Well, but if you do want to listen, you guys are on Universehead Network.
Yeah,
so
we're
we can
at,
find you where.
Don't go to totallysafeforwork.com.
Okay.
Don't go there.
Or don't go to Universehead and find Not Safe for Work.
And find it through there.
And
Yeah.
don't rate them with terrible reviews and
No,
5 stars.
No.
No, we want
No,
really
do
bad. we want really bad. You know how Patrick likes emojis and then 5 stars?
Yeah.
We want the most scathing review of the thing,
Yeah.
but 5 stars.
But
Right.
do that. Don't listen, but please go rate us.
You don't even have to listen to it.
No.
Just say, like, these are terrible
They're
people.
garbage people.
Yes.
Like, what
They're
we
not-
have one review on there. It's wonderful. It just says, trash. Garbage.
Oh, no.
5 stars.
Well, 5 stars.
all we want.
What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
No,
guys?
nothing.
So that's the thing.
Wonderful.
Anyway.
Well, thank you both for being here.
Thank
Thank
you for
you,
having
Patrick,
me.
for the whole fucking time. We've gone through a journey, my
a
friend.
journey together. A
Yes.
journey together. So much craziness.
You're an inspiration to all podcasts
No.
and marketing.
And
Well,
Mark, you're so good at it.
Just doing my thing.
Really killing it, Patrick.
Oh God. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna take January off. We're taking that off
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
take it off.
We need a break.
You have plenty of fucking podcasts to catch up to.
Plenty
Right.
of other podcasts to catch up. We had 31, 32 episodes. So, like, you're all caught up on these. Take a break. Listen to, like,
Chill
I don't
out.
know. I can't recommend a podcast that I can think of off the top of my head. I guess any of
other-
ours.
Any of ours.
Yeah, Universehead. Check it out.
We have tons of them.
So much.
But we will be back at some point, and we will be doing mini seasons, or not as extensive seasons of this, about different topics. So
Yeah.
we'll have a topic about moms around Mother's Day,
Yes.
Lifetime movies about moms, or
Yes.
stuff like that. Another one that I was thinking was like movies that should have been Lifetime movies, like Jennifer Lopez's Enough.
Yeah.
So movies
And
that
that
weren't
haircut.
Lifetime movies, but should have been. Other things like that. We'll do a couple of seasons during the year, but we'll always be back for the Hallmark Christmas if that's your jams.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's the Super Bowl. Put in a lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
and we appreciate all of you for checking in, sharing, reviewing, and all that stuff. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Happy
Yeah.
holidays if you
Yeah.
don't celebrate Christmas.
Get out there and just be with family. Whatever you celebrate, be with your family.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen.
Your family's cool, right? I
Yeah.
don't know.
For a
Maybe
little bit, they are.
For a little while.
I'm not even going to do my normal outro. I'm just going to say
fuck
I
it.
appreciate everything. I appreciate Drew's hard work.
I appreciate
Charlotte
your
for
hard work.
being here.
Thank you.
Really just the funnest. And I've just had so much fun doing this. So really thank you guys.
Me too. And we'll see you next year, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Okay. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye.